What is going on, Badger fans? Got a fun guest today. We're going to talk a little bit about a really talented 26 in-state running back. He's been to camp. He has a relationship with the Badgers. We're talking about his film, his scouting, and kind of where his recruitment might be going. That's coming up next on Locked On Badgers. Thank you for joining us as always, and let's go.
You are Locked On Badgers, your daily podcast on the Wisconsin Badgers. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is going on, Badger fans? Welcome to Locked On Badgers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being everydayer. Thank you for helping us build this community into what it is. It's incredible. It's humbling. And thank you so much. Today's episode brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more. Right now, this is the top sports betting app to use. But this summer, it's going to be even better. FanDuel is hooking up all customers with a boost or a bonus daily. That's right. Something for everyone all day long, all summer long. Visit FanDuel.com/lockedon to get started. We're just jumping right in, as we always do when we get fun guests on, unique guests on. We got Anthony Liggins, 2026 running back out of Racine, Wisconsin. Thank you so much for jumping on the show, man.
Oh no, man! Appreciate you inviting me.
No, so let's start with your game. Give us a scouting report on your game.
I'm fast. I like to play fast. I like to be out in open space, one-on-one with just anybody in front of me. So yeah, I mean, as long as I can get out in space, I mean, that's really my game. Is I like to play fast, like to play physical, of course.
Oh, how many people? Like one of the first things, because I was watching your film, we talked a little bit before the show. How many defenders the first defender gets you? How many times has that happened to you? Because it seems like just like every time in the open field, that first guy doesn't even get a hand on you.
Oh, rarely. Like my coaches always say, if you're one-on-one, they expect, if I'm one-on-one with somebody, they expect me to win every time.
What's that feeling like?
I don't know. It's not really a feeling. It's just like, I have to get past you. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do.
Well, do you do anything like agility work, footwork, speed work? Have you developed that skill more? Or is a lot of just natural?
Actually, yeah, I didn't touch a ladder, like a agility ladder, till like my freshman year. But like when my coaches started telling me like I had to, like that's when like I just started hitting it a lot. And as soon as I started just working on agility a lot more, that's when everything just started getting way better and just started becoming way easier to me.
Was there a point in the game where so you'd hit the agility ladder, your coaches had pushed you towards that, you put somebody in the dirt in the open field, and your coach was like, "See, I told you that agility ladder."
Not really. I mean, it's kind of just like all agility, not just the ladder, but just like bags, like running over bags and just the hurdles and just stuff like that. So it's kind of, I haven't really never been really told that.
What about your ability to catch the ball to the backfield? That's another thing on your film. Really, really natural receiver.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to, I'm able to go on the slot if they need me to. I can run a route, catch the ball really well. I mean, just kind of being versatile, and it's kind of good thing to have.
That's modern football, man. Being able to catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss. What would you think your coaches would say about you?
They'll say that I'm one of the hardest working kids like on the team. Like just being a leader, natural leader, work hard, just make everyone around me better, just stuff like that.
When did football become like a big goal for you or a big part of your life?
I was actually a basketball player. I used to be a big basketball player when I was a kid. But I'll say 6 years old. That's when I started, and then like after my 8th grade year, that's when I like really try to like start taking it really serious.
You still hoop at all?
Nah, just for fun. Get some cardio in.
So, what do you think your teammates would say? Well, actually, let me rephrase that. What would you like your teammates to say about you? What kind of teammate do you want to be?
I want to be that teammate that pushes my teammates to be the best they can be. Like I know like sometimes I'll jump them, but it's just to make them better. Like just talk to them. I want them to be able to like come to me and just be like, I just want them to be the best version they can be. I just want to push them to be great, you know.
When did the switch, like when did you start playing football 6th grade-ish and you got more and more into it? Was there a moment?
No, not 6th grade. When I was 6. When I was 6 years old. Yeah.
So is there a moment when a switch flipped in your head and you said, wow, I could really do this at the next level? Do you remember a moment where that was happened, or did that kind of happen naturally over time?
I was it's my 8th grade year. Like thinking about it was just like just seeing all the kids and like just seeing them all get all their offers. It was just like it seemed like it would come easy, and until my freshman year, like that's when reality hit. It was like it's not going to be easy. Like you actually have to work for this, and that's when my switch flipped. Like I was like, I just want to be great. Like I want the offers to come in. I just want to be great.
Do you feel like you have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder? Because you are a little bit of a shorter running back. You're fast, you're explosive, you make people miss. But do you feel like your size maybe puts a bit of a chip on your shoulder?
Oh, definitely. I say I probably don't really match the eye test really well. Like just looking at me, but as soon as you turn on my film or you see me in person, that's where all the talk comes in. Like you see how my agility, how fast I can move. Like you said, how I can make people miss an open space and just stuff like that.
Special teams ability too. Kick return, punt return. You have that ability with the ball in your hands. I always think special teams, the players that play that, you have to have a little bit of a care factor. You have to love the game. What is it like returning kicks?
It's fun. You're getting the ball. You have like all these people just blocking for you. You just have to see the field. I mean, you literally that's all you just have to see the field. You have to look for that open hole. That's really it.
You got to have an element of fearlessness too to return kicks.
Yeah, I love it.
Dude, I can see the energy, like the excitement talking football coming off the screen from you. You obviously love the game, man.
I love it.
What is the next step for you? What are you grinding on? I know before the show you talked about like you're working on getting healthy in some spots, but like what in your game are you working on really hard right now?
Really just working on that slot position more, like my receiving skills. Also working on just making people like my agility so I can be able to make people miss more in open space. I'm also just trying to put on some more strength and some more weight. So if I do get wrapped up and stuff like that, it won't be an easy takedown.
What is your goal for next year?
The goal is always to win, stay with the team. Shout out to my team. But we take one game at a time for us. I want to just play in every game this year. Last year I was out quite some games with injuries and stuff. I just want to have a great season, make all state and just stuff like that.
Oh, I love it. That's an excellent goal, man. Team first. It's great to hear that. We're going to take one quick break for our friends of the show. Come back with Anthony Liggins. We're going to talk a little bit about the recruiting process, his journey there, schools he's been talking to, what was Wisconsin camp like, all that coming up next on Locked On Badgers. But first, a quick break for our friends of the show over at Gametime. Gametime remains your number one source for tickets. You want to get to Camp Randall this upcoming year, go to Gametime. Why would you not? Why make it harder on yourself? Make it easier to buy the tickets, save money, keep more money in your wallet for Varsity Ale, for whatever you want to do in the spare time. So keep more money in your wallet, find better tickets at better prices with more inventory, pictures of the seats before you sit down so you know exactly what the sight line, so you can stare into Coach Fickle's eyes from your seat is. You get all that over at Gametime. Plus, last-minute flash deals, so you don't have to plan months and months in advance. You don't have to worry about the logistics of it. It's faster, it's easier, it's simpler, it's cheaper. You have more inventory and access to all the entertainment venues and events you could possibly want. You are not going to go wrong at Gametime. I promise you that. Go over to Gametime, download the Gametime app today. Use code LOCKEDON for $20 off your first purchase. Snag the tickets without the stress with Gametime. Terms apply. Again, create the account, redeem code LOCKEDONCollege for $20 off. Let's get Mr. Anthony Liggins back on the show. Where can people follow your journey, man? I have your Twitter account down here. Anywhere else that people can follow your journey?
Instagram, 5star_Liggins, and that's really it. Yeah, I'm mainly on Twitter. That's where I post all my stuff at.
Well, and that's where I saw some of you're posting a little bit about Camp Randall, the camp visit, the communications there. Let's start there. What have the communications been like? I know it's still early. You're a 26 kid, not a 25 kid, but it's still early. But what have some of those communications been like with Wisconsin?
It's good. I talked to a few of their recruiting analysts. I'm in contact with the running back coach and stuff like that. So it's nice, nice little communication here and there.
What was the camp? What was the vibe like at camp when you went up to?
Oh, I loved it. Being from Wisconsin, going to Wisconsin, it was great. The energy was good. I loved the coach's energy. I loved how they pushed you. Just wanting you to be better, you know.
Did you grow up a Badgers fan? Because not everybody in state does.
I didn't watch college football until, like I said, until I got to high school.
Okay. Yeah, a lot. I mean, everybody's different, so I was just curious. But even then, is it kind of a surreal feeling to walk into Camp Randall being an in-state kid?
Yeah. It's like it just seems like wow, like I'm this close to Wisconsin. It's just stuff like that, you know.
And you've been to a couple other camps as well. You visited Notre Dame for a game. I think you went to Northwestern. You have an offer from Central Michigan. How did Wisconsin's camp and the atmosphere and the energy kind of compare to some of those other places that you've been?
You know, going to Wisconsin, it always feels different. You know, just the energy, the love they show is different. I mean, don't get me wrong, the other camps and the other schools, they're great, but like just there's something about Wisconsin that feels good.
What is it like being recruited? Like, do you feel like that adds pressure to you?
You could say that. Just makes you want to work harder, you know. Like it's like these coaches want me, like I want to work hard so they can get the best of me, you know, the best version of myself.
Yeah, is there feedback they've given you, or are you still kind of working through some of that? Again, I know this is a little early for you still.
No, I haven't really gotten much feedback. Just I've been looking great. I've been looking good. So it's like, but I always think there's always room for improvement. So you know, I can always look better.
Do you have any goal, anything like you're really looking for in a school? Like you maybe written down a list, like wherever I end up going, I want it to have this or that.
Nah, just wherever feels like home. That's where I want to go. You know, coaches. I want a coach that's gonna push me to be like the best I can like really be. You know, that can get me to that next level.
I love it, man. You ready for a lightning round? A couple quick questions.
Yeah.
Outside of sports, outside of athletics, outside of football, outside of even basketball, give me a hidden talent.
Hidden talent. That's actually one of my hard. I don't think I have any. You know, I can't draw. I'm terrible at drawing. No, I don't really think I have any other hidden talents besides sports.
Okay. What's your favorite subject in school?
Science.
What would you drop kick out of school if you could? What subject?
Math for sure. Yeah, that's my worst subject.
What's the worst football game you can remember playing?
I don't know. It was probably this year when we played Indian Trail. I played a terrible game, you know.
What happened? Why was it bad?
I just first drive we came out, they hand me off the ball, I fumble, of course. Next drive we come back, I get stopped. I just wasn't myself. I wasn't playing like myself. Just probably in my head too much. So, you know, didn't really turn out so well for me.
Conversely, what when you look back and be like, that was my best game. I absolutely tore that game up. What's a game that just sticks out that you were really, really proud of?
In high school?
Yeah.
Either had to be my first ever game or like when we played Oak Creek or Tremper. It was probably Oak Creek. I had a really nice game. I think I rushed for 148 yards that game. I had an 80-yard touchdown. So yeah, I think that was probably my best game just overall.
How are you feeling at the end of an 80-yard touchdown?
Tired for sure. You feel good because you just scored, but you're like, I need to go catch my breath to, you know.
That's awesome. What about comfort food? Like when you're feeling a little down or something and you got to eat something to make you feel better, what do you go to?
Just kind of whatever, you know. Whatever I see, I'll probably just grab some like chips or something, you know.
Can you cook anything? What's your, if you had to cook a dish for somebody, what would you cook?
Probably chorizo and eggs. I mean, that's all I'm really good at cooking, you know.
That's good though. That's legit. Last question here, man. For wherever you end up, right? For whichever college you kind of end up moving towards or pursuing, what kind of player is that college getting when they get Anthony Liggins?
They're gonna get somebody, like I said, that's always gonna make like the players around him better. Somebody that's gonna work hard, somebody's gonna always push for that extra rep. Like my coach says, like he tells our team, like always be that 1%, you know, always strive for that extra percent so you can always just get better, be better.
Yeah, I love that, man. He is Anthony Liggins. Anthony Liggins 20 on Twitter. Go follow him. Thank you so much, man, for the time. I really do appreciate it.
All right, so thank you.
No, dude, that's awesome. And good luck this upcoming year. Let's stay in touch.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Yep.
On Wisconsin, for everybody listening, thank you so much. Bunch more content coming up this week, and we will talk to you later.